Hello and welcome back to the North South Silly Shoe Hair! As I have grand plans of being as silly as physically possible when dealing with I still don't actually know how to say his actual name. Could say Manny, but you know, we're not friends anymore, and I have no intention of being his friends. I'm going straight into this, honestly, because I just want to get rid of him. If I can. He's a problem. He's done horrid things. I don't like him. I tried to be his friend. And then it all just went worse over time. I mean, he didn't really do too much here, but it was scheming in the background. So yeah. Yeah. What do I actually even have at this point? I have all the keys for the door. I have a fishing pole. I've always wanted to try fly fishing before I croak. Yeah. My brain number one says, oh, that would maybe be up here with the people who, you know, eat frogs, but they're not home. I know they're not home. Mostly because they moved out and it's Akon that took over, and I never dealt with that in any way, shape, or form. That's also an interesting thing. Like, Whisper ended up with Amaya, just kind of casually being there, even though there's also a blacksmith husband, maybe? So I don't really know what they're doing. Cobblepots just gave up their place to Acor. Meanwhile, who knows what Wendell did? With Bramble? I guess they got a kid, but they had nothing to do with any of the previous nights. I find it so weird.
I have beefed up security on that.
Oh, yeah. Let's use key number 1. Key number 3. And key number 4.
I remembered where all the keys were, and the lock was open, which proved my mind was still quick. I pocketed the chromium.
It took me a lot
of time. It was too rare to leave sitting on the ground.
Yes. Now I gotta figure out where them frogs are, though. I don't remember where there were frogs. Do I still have the age? I do not have the body to climb anymore. But somewhere there were frogs. And just shortcut. Nope. There's still more puzzle. Obviously, he probably wants me to go there. And it stops her. Alrighty. I'm going to backtrack once more then to figure out if it is the frog location. And if so, where was the frog location? I don't remember. Where did I find Whisper? Where did Whisper help me gain a frog? That's all I need. Go there, and theoretically I should be able to fish up another clue for whatever the treasure hunt is going to lead to. And the problem is, I feel to recall it was just going straight down. But if I go down here, I'm fairly certain I then end up in Oblivion. That doesn't help me. It was a trick! I'm a fool! I was so easily fooled! Hello, frogs. Boo. Suspicious. Well, I have exactly what I need for that. This was suddenly a lot easier. Apart from my very, very, very body. Slow and steady wins the race! Here you go. Look at the delectable fly. Consume it now. Please. Thank you. That doesn't seem good for his back. I win. 8. 8? Okay. Frog with a number 8 on its back. Oh. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yeah. This was the path that I just brute forced. Well, I'm happy I got the answer then. But yeah, no, I 100% brute forced that bit. I mean, I had the 3 other digits, eventually. So it just had to be one of the 9 numbers. Digits. Digits. They're digits. Well, now I know what that was at the very least. It was just a silly side adventure. And I didn't have a great need for the frog, because I couldn't have gotten her without it. I mean, I could, but it's not important. We're back to the beginning now. This was how this entire adventure began. Right here. I was younger back then. I mean, it was the second time I ventured in here, but still. I did not know what I would meet. And this time I know far less. Thank you. Gotta be honest, I did not notice that the rope actually wasn't down. This doesn't seem like it's gonna go well. Nope. He is, I mean, not as spry, but Graham, you go. Sir, you're not a lucky coin. You're not supposed to toss yourself down the well.
I'm gonna feel that for the next 10 years.
I hope you at least have 10 years. So many coins. Oh, that was fast.
I don't remember adventures being so hard on the knees.
Oh, they are horrendous on the knees. Especially this part. This is gonna
Get leg
hurt.
day. I need to strengthen these ankles day.
That makes sense. But also your back. Ankles, back, a little bit forearm. I remember this! Yeah!
I can't go out like that.
Oh, I didn't even have a witty point. It's sad for some of his stories.
I didn't feel that one, and I'm not sure that's a good thing.
No, no.
He knows me, Warden. He should be here any second.
You know how I feel about that name.
Fine, Mordak. Open your eyes. Look alive. Don't screw this up.
Screw this up. Might I remind you, it's my magic keeping you alive.
Interesting.
Yes. And when your magic concocts a working batch of Cosmolotion, I'll praise you. But my patience has grown thin. And I will not tolerate any more
You
mistakes.
literally can't.
Brother,
If there's mistakes, you will
I warned
die.
you to stay away from those potions. You wouldn't hear it. I've wasted 30 years of my life trying to duplicate Hagatha's formula. And I'm afraid at this point, I'm ready to move forward or move on.
Is your mind slipping in your golden years? Have you forgotten everything I've sacrificed for you? I took you in from the cold. I saved you from a life
still a
of
cat?
goblin slavery. And you have the gall to complain about 30 measly years?
Well, sometimes it still feels like I'm a slave to a
No, you
goblin.
are.
Hold your tongue, Morden. Or I will.
Didn't like that name. Yeah, definitely a cat. That's hence the scratch. Well, not a normal cat, but a rather big one, I would assume. It's fine. He'll never see me. Nope. Never. I'm gonna go there. I can't. Ba-da-ba-da. Hello!
Mordak, didn't I extinguish your flame years ago?
I was
Excuse
hiding
me?
under the floorboards.
I knew it.
How's the family?
Getting along
They're so
surprisingly
chill. Why are they
well
chill?
since
This is
you
weird.
shrunk them.
So glad to hear that.
You mind moving out of the way? I have some business to attend to with your boss.
Mananin has strictly
Boss.
forbidden me to let you pass, unless you can convince me that your mind is still strong and quick.
And how might I go about that?
Follow those clearly labeled signposts.
Oh.
Of course.
Bring me back proof that you have completed each trial, and
Of
then I will
course.
escort you to Mananin.
I know you won't
Nan-nan-nan-nan-nan.
answer honestly, but I'll ask anyway. Is all this some form of an elaborate trap designed to crush my bones, yank my arms out, or contort my body into a twisted sculpture of death?
No.
Thank you.
Sounds like some good, clean fun.
Graham's just a little bit too silly sometimes. I love it.
You have your proof yet?
Oh no. Not at all. Well, I guess it's time for this elderly man to prove that his mind is still as quick as always. Let's see. Yep, this way. Yep. I know how to read a sign. It pointed this way. There's nothing pointing at. Like, if you just followed the signs and he wasn't actually of the wit mind, he wouldn't have noticed this, would he? Even if he was there earlier and very clearly saw it. At least they made the bridges more solid. And I, loot. Careful. You never know, there might be a dragon around the corner.
I can't figure out if something just broke or snapped back into place.
Duh. As a concern, I'm fairly certain if something broke, you should know that. But then again, how old is he at this point? I've forgotten. He mentioned it last time. 60 something? 70 something? Where do I get that? Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear.
Grandpa, are you alright?
I just haven't thought about
Okay, so this isn't the actual story.
in a long time.
Your ears are all red.
Just,
Yeah, this is
give me a
actually
moment.
him telling the
This
story.
part gets a little wacky. I think I should rest a bit first. You mind
Right.
getting Grandma in here?
I'll be back after your nap.
I'm worried for him.
Get your rest, dear. I'll be back after dinner.
I'll be fine. Take your time.
Just ring the bell if you need me.
Good night, my love.
I'll do no such thing. Old silly man. I gotta give it to Gwendolyn. Being able to see his ass, that is impressive. They're well hidden. Now, mirror, show me my adventure. Please?
Remember your promise. Always seek adventure.
And bloop. Currently, I just have the assumption that the supposed adventure he keeps talking about was what he saw in Chapter 2 in his newly kingly appointed stature of an older him dealing with the dragon.
Ha!
No, no. He's never gonna get a hat from there. I hope he didn't hit his head. Graham! He can't even reach the bell. Sorry you're poorly. Would have done something about it, but I may or may not be blamed for it.
Oh, I wondered where you went off to.
Who is this? Because that means there's someone actually there.
It's not time yet. I was promised another. I'll fight it, I assure you.
Death?
But
That's very aggressive of you.
I'm afraid you're right. You've always been a straight shooter. It's true. The mirror never promised I would live another adventure. Only that my adventure would live on.
Oh, is that it?
Just let me say goodbye.
No. I see.
Afanata.
But how? I mean, I guess he's in the realm of the dead.
Do you smell that germite, Graham? It's a toxic fume, I'm afraid. One that is said to challenge the strength of the mind.
Oh. Okay, never mind. The poison was all... Your memory is fading. To prove that your mind is still strong, you must survive your own thoughts. Okay. Talk to precious Alexander. Look into a mirror. You see a man who has a lot of unresolved business to attend to. Yeah, this slightly makes me just, should I at some point actually play the old King's Quest as well? But if I'm doing that, I know for right, I'm probably gonna have to do it with a walkthrough in hand the entire time. Talk to the love of my life. Queen Valenice pleads with you to stay. There, you're pushing yourself too hard. Please don't engage with nan. Stay here and be with your family. I could never leave the kingdom in this wretched state for our children. Oh, wait, that's what he probably says, isn't it? I could never leave this kingdom in a wretched state, something. I don't even remember what I read 1 minute ago. Also, we should have a look at the fact that my skin is yellow. Doesn't seem good. Rosella and I can work to restore the kingdom. Please let us help. You don't need to face Manananan alone. I'm afraid I have to, son. To my sweet Rosella. Dad, you've given us everything we need. All we need is you now. All we now need is you. Different sentence, but same meaning, actually. There are still plenty of treasures I wish to leave for you. Adventure! Ooh, what's this? Get a locket. You find a golden locket on the ground and put it in your pocket. You're not sure what this treasure is for, but you are sure you will need it later. Oh, 5 out of 8 points already. I'm gonna get rich. Yep, no, this one's just special. I don't understand. Armor? Typo. My god. How to do scale? He's shrinking. He's shrinking. Achaka. Behind Achaka's bust, you see a random string of pearls. Get pearls. You pick up the valuable but useless pearls and store them in your seemingly endless pocket. 1 point left. Oh, the music! Oh, I love this person. Wait, hang on, what's something I could do here? Such bush. These small bushes in the background hold vast amounts of valuable, yet useless treasure. You store it all in your magically never-filled pockets. Thank you! Good to see that mode is still operating as intended. We at Sierra wish to thank you for playing King's Quest. We are very sorry that you did not succeed and hope you will fare better next time. Good luck. Are we just gonna go through every iteration of how the different King's Quests at the very least looked like? Now, I wasn't ready for Acorn Whisperer skeletons. I have no idea if this is a similar thing to what King's Quest has done in the past, but at the very least, I know that this makes me just think Monkey Island. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that's a cool thing. Open! Can I go over here? Can I have a chat with Undead Whisperer and Acorn? I cannot. That is an invisible wall. Do you look what is it? Amaya? You don't look so good. I'm gonna be honest. You've seen better days.
Graham? Is that you?
Amaya? Wait, if you're
Oh, the
here,
audio
does
quality.
that mean that I am?
Well, what's your gut telling you?
That it would rather be filled with jelly beans instead of dread.
Calm down. It's
Oh,
not
I'm
your time
loving this
yet.
so much!
I'm just here to help you navigate your own feelings.
Yeah, this is
Is
not
there
once
any
again because I've
advice
chosen her
buried in
path, I
there?
guess.
Perhaps on outsmarting Manny, or how I can make sure the legacy of King Graham the Brave will not be forgotten.
Is that what you're worried about? No wonder your stomach is tied in knots.
Let me have it.
Legacies are not about what you leave behind for people, Graham. They're about what you leave inside of people. Your kingdom might be best left for the young.
That's
So a bunch of
it?
knives.
You don't have any sarcastic barbs or any items to give me that will eventually solve all my troubles?
Hey, I've given you everything I have to give. You're gonna have to complete this quest on your own.
I'm too old for that. So Yep, that is the section I love.
Wake up, Graham. Your mind is strong.
No, it's not. My mind is silly. I mean, I did go very silly on na. Anyway, let's sniff that one more time. Or not. But I want to sniff it. It did funny things. I like the funny. Fine, we'll go back. I have our final battle. Oh, right, yes. Now, don't break another bone and or put it back in place on accident. I do wonder if that scenery changes depending on what you did to the dragon. And again, no, whether or not you shot it, the dragon would not die. It's more of a matter of would the dragon still be here if you don't release it? I don't know. Hello?
Where's your proof?
Oh, right, yes. There you go.
Great. Set that over there, and let me know when you've completed the trial of speed.
The what?
I still need proof that you completed the trial of speed.
There's a trial of speed? What's the trial of speed? Am I going in here? No. Hang on, I haven't been informed of this. Where would a trial of speed be? Probably not meant to go all the way back. I can't go all the way back. Hang on. Do you accept padlock? Worth a shot.
Excellent. Right this way, please.
Oh. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Well, where is he?
Yeah, where's the cat?
Meow.
charmed, I'm sure.
I knew it. You fool.
Are you kidding me? You wish to challenge me like this?
Careful what you say, King. My species has no bearing on my abilities.
I mean, to certain
I
degrees it
have
does.
no
You don't have
problems
opposable
with cats,
thumbs.
Manny, or goblins, or sphinxes. My issues are all with you.
No matter. The duel hasn't even begun, yet I've already won.
What does that even mean?
Are you aware that you've hand-delivered everything I need to complete another batch of Cosmolotion?
Okay, why
Shocker.
couldn't you get it
Allow me to
yourself?
explain that you, King Graham the Imbecile, have once again...
Yeah. Wax poetic for 2 more hours, won't you? Pardon my vacant expression, though. I can barely hear out of my left ear.
Yeah, Graham's just
anymore.
done with him.
Fine, have it your way. I'll speak with brevity, long sentences, drawn-out syllables to emphasize a point, raising my voice, more sesquipedalian words,
I don't know what that
overuse
means.
of the term moron, and I'll need a hair from your beard for my final ingredient.
No. Oh, well, he is
See
very
you at
kind.
sundown.
Meet me at the floating island.
It's always the
Good
floating
chat.
island. I'm not for kicking cats, but that's not a cat, so it will be fine. That lock is very expensive. Also mixed with other things that technically I assume would mess up the potion. Interesting. Are you gonna turn into an old man again? At least let him keep the cat ass, that would be funny. Those are some silly cat ass, huh? Mostly because they're not there.
Dad, we brought you some treats.
Good thing you showed up, because he's on the floor and in need of help. Help him.
Oh. Well.
Grandpa!
No.
Good thing the pancakes softened the blow.
Say something.
Story.
Gwendolyn, go get the nursemaids.
No.
What do you want me to do? What can I get you? You want Mom?
Let him finish his
Mom!
story.
Story.
Sorry?
No, story.
The story. Help me finish it.
Let's get him back in bed. Grab his feet.
Graham!
Bursting through the door.
I couldn't reach the bell.
I should have known you would try to escape.
I thought I needed one
They all
more
should assume that.
adventure. One last trophy to hang on these shelves. But the only treasures I need are standing right beside me.
It's okay, love. You can stop fighting. It's time.
No, he has a story to tell.
Not before my story is done. You have to finish it.
Me? I don't know how it ends.
Excuse me?
I'll help you.
I can't. I'm not ready.
Interesting,
Gart
though.
should tell it.
Grandfather's passing his hat to you. I think you should take it.
Good on you, Garth.
Go ahead, Cuddlebug.
King Grandpa, the greatest adventurer to ever live.
King
Did
Grandpa!
anything in his power to protect his family.
Are we gonna go like extremely silly now?
As the sun set atop the floating island, Mordak placed the final goblet down for a toxic duel of wits.
No.
That's a great start.
Welcome, friend. I'm glad you could make it.
Manannan restored himself back into human form using the ingredients Grandpa had unknowingly brought to him.
No.
But he was weak.
Partially.
The Germite crystal was the only thing keeping him alive.
Mordak has carefully designed a series of trials to test our wits. Don't worry, he hasn't given me any answers.
Of course.
Some of the goblets have been topped with hypnotic powder. We will complete each station individually.
No.
If you drink from any of the tainted cups, you will lose and be under my spell, and vice versa.
Okay,
The
so just
goblets
the original
have been
game,
set up
but
in
with
stations.
extra steps.
Each with their own rules.
I'll
gonna be
spare you
fun.
the long speech and just let you read the rules. Ready to prove a goblin is smarter than a man?
No. Never have been, never will
Stay
be.
away from that. It's not needed yet.
But that's not concerning at all.
Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
Uh-huh. I was not ready for that sound. Alrighty,
There
what's
was
this?
one clue for each set of goblets. Someone must have thought themselves pretty clever.
You're doing great, sweetheart.
Mock them as much as you can. Okay. 3 brothers wave, 2 of them knights, the other a knave. Knaves lie without fear, knights are truthful, lend them your ear. Only one cup is
Only
neutral.
one goblet was safe to drink from.
Cup 1 is safe, beware Royal Guard B always lies. Cups 1 and 4 are tainted. Cups 2 is tainted and Royal Guard A always lies. Okay, so 3 brothers wave, 2 of them knights, the other a knave. Knaves lie without fear, knights are truthful, lend them your ear, only one cup is neutral. Yeah, okay, so this is essentially just fancy way of saying 2 of them are telling the truth and 1 is lying. So beware, cup 1 is safe, Royal B always lies. Meanwhile, you have B saying 1 and 4 are tainted. And cup 2 is tainted, and Royal Guard B, A always lies. Now, if we believe A, if we assume that we believe A, that means B is lying. Which doesn't work. B can't technically lie with this lie. This is just mimic logic brain going here, but it's claiming both cup 1 and 4 are tainted. Actually, that could be a lie. Because only one of them is tainted here. Never mind, that's not a functioning deduction, is it? But I am deeming it as A is lying. Cup 2 is tainted, and Royal Guard A always lies. And then 1 and 4 are tainted, meaning 3 would be safe. Meanwhile, A just says that 1 is safe, and beware B. But that doesn't help me anymore. That's all it does. It just... Yes, it does that, but how does it disprove anything? It's more of a question of just who I can trust or not. Do I trust A or do I trust C? I trust C. Was I right?
Finish this one too. Simple, really.
Yeah, I was just being a bit paranoid. I was waiting for him to just be under the top the entire time. Okay, so this is diamond, now we have star. Oh. Which 4 goblets are safe to drink? This puzzle will reveal the link. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chest. Dragons can never eat grapes, the flavor they detest. Snoots and trolls peel their food before they ingest. Each creature eats a different type of fruit. Which treat pairs with the troll, dragon, badger, and snoot? Okay, so trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chest. So that would be... Okay, so this is a box grid. They eat this. Like, trolls carry napkins for this. Right. Dragons never eat grapes, their flavor they detest. Snoots and trolls. What's a snoot? I assume you're a snoot then. We have troll, dragon, badger, and snoot. Yeah, okay. So snoots and trolls peel their food before they ingest, which would be you and you. Each creature eats a different type of fruit, which treat pairs with the troll, dragon, and badger and snoot. Trolls carry napkins to wipe fruit juice from their chest, yes. I honestly don't redeem that one that. Yeah, we have that one done. Dragons never eat grapes, the flavor they detest, which takes that one out of the equation. Snoots and trolls peel their food before they ingest, which would be the banana. And each creature eats a different type of fruit. Meaning dragon eats this and badger eats that. So, at the very least, these are covered on what everyone eats. Because the dragon can't eat grape, meaning the badgers eat grape, and dragons eat apples. Does that mean that's the only safe potions being those? I'll try it.
Neither of us are hypnotized,
Whew.
so
I'm doing
let's
well.
Continue on.
I'm good at this. I do wonder, do I lose the moment I lose? That's sentence, right? Yeah, no. Do I lose the war the moment I lose the fight? I guess is more correct to say. Guards standing in formation. In 4 rows they will align. Pay attention to their location. No guard should repeat in the same line. Find the 3s in their stations, and your cups will taste just fine. What? Guards standing in formation. In 4 rows they will align. So, up kind of thing. Find the 3s in their station. Oh, okay, I see what this is now. Sudoku. Alright. I'm for that. So, that can't be a 2. Meaning that's a 3. That's a simple one to do. Here I can't have a 1. Meaning that's a 3. That's a 1. That's a 4. Meaning that's a 1. 1 is 100% covered in that lane. 2 is covered. 1 is covered. 4 is covered there, meaning 4 has to be there. 3 is there. That's a 2. And that's a 3. That seems to add up. And then the goal is find the 3s in your station. So you're safe. You're safe. You're safe. And you're safe.
Not
I don't have to
really
play
much
those.
of a challenge for minds like ours.
Currently, the more difficult puzzles are those that can be overly interpreted wrong. Oh, what's this? Each digit reveals a set of adjacent black squares in a corresponding row or column. Multiple digits in a row or column reveal multiple sets of consecutive black squares separated by at least 1 square. 15 of these cups are safe to drink. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's 25 cups. Oh, okay, it's one of these. Yeah, I know how to play this. Alrighty. That means... Oh, whoops. Okay, I know how to play this, I just don't know perfectly how to do it. So this one is completed, because... no, wait. Sorry, that's wrong. the 1 is on this side, the 2 is on that side. I've done 1 row, simple enough. The problem is these. Actually, no, this one has to be like that. That solves the tour. This one can't be placed there, meaning that's the 4 there. The 3 can't be there, meaning the 3 is that way. That one is one of those 2. This 4 has to also be there, meaning that's over there. That's the 3 covered. That's 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 5, 5, 1, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 4, 2. Alright. That's those, and then all the way down here. All the way down here. Very careful about selecting the cups, huh?
Mordak, you could have made these a little more challenging.
I find them fun. The main thing is just kind of figuring out which kind of game is it. The moment you know the game, then it becomes a lot easier. Like, what is this? A math puzzle, I guess. Kings can be brave, compassionate, or wise, but there is only one path that leads to all 3. To find the 1 cup that is safe to drink, you must follow the path that begins on a triangle and ends on a 3. Okay, so 12 minus 9 is 3, meaning the moment you do that in addition to either one of those, it doesn't work. 12 minus 9, no, 7, not 9, how did I do 9? That's a 5, isn't it? Yes? Yes, because 6 plus 6 is, yeah, that's a 5. But I want it to be a 3 in the end, so that also doesn't work. 8 minus 7 is just 1, so that doesn't work. 8 minus 5 leaves us at 3, which, again, doesn't really work. It's going to be too much. 6 minus 5 is going to be 1. 1 plus 2 is what we need, and that would be too much. So yeah, no, it's this one.
1 more to go.
Oh, I was afraid I did the wrong head math. Don't scare me like that, man. Alright, what's this time? No, for real, what is it this time? Oh, why is there so many symbols, huh? That scare me. A good king looks towards the future, but is always conscious of what he is leaving behind. 3. Is this the amount, or is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh, right, the amount of cups. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Luckily, that was actually 3 cups, though, not just cup number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, there's 2 12s. That makes sense. How many I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should see that coming. It was 25 and I took 15 of them. There's only 110, right? Yes, good. And this one's just 4. 4. Alright, but before that, I want to have a talk with a good friend over there.
I wish you would hurry this along. I am putting in my resignation from the Brotherhood after you two are done playing this ridiculous game.
Okay. I am generally okay with that. What about you? You want to talk? You want to tell me your answer?
The scariest part about growing old is losing your mind.
You had one? Oh, for real, you had one? Anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. A you, a you, a you, a you, and you.
The duel was at a standstill. Neither competitor could prove they were smarter than the other.
I was afraid of this, friend. Although you started out as a lanky bumbleward, over the years my trials have conditioned your wits to equal mine. No matter.
How
I have a backup plan.
egocentrical are you?
A
This
What is wrong with
flame
you?
enchantment will ensure neither of us can leave until the other.
You have a problem, mate.
How about instead of wits, we engage in a lethal game of chess?
You can't beat me
Grandpa
by being
had
smarter
no
than me. So
choice
instead,
but to
you're
play the
going
game.
on the gamba?
He was trapped, and his kingdom was on the line.
I won this set of goblets from a game of wits with Lord Sarwyn. One of them holds an irreversible eradicating elixir.
Uh-huh.
A powerful magic that will slowly destroy whatever it touches from the inside out. There are no special markings or any way to puzzle out which is the poisoned vessel.
Oh, yes, there is.
If there was, I would have slipped it into the batter of your breakfast years ago. But what fun would that have been? We'll each take turns
Clever.
choosing a goblet to drink from until they're all gone, and the better man wins. You'll drink first.
Grandpa was at a loss. For the first time in his life, the 4 E's of puzzle solving could not inform his decision.
No, of course you
There was
can't. It's
no
just pure
logic to
chance,
puzzle out.
supposedly.
No clues or hints. Just a simple choice of life or death.
Leave that alone. It's just a decorative prop.
No, it isn't. I have no items. There has to be something.
Oh, don't mind that. Just a simple trinket.
No, no,
Leave
no.
that alone. It's just a decorative prop.
Dang it. Has to be something, right?
Well, I guess you won. Bested me. Good show, old friend. Guess I'll ingest this and call it a night.
Uh-huh.
But you know I don't play fair. And you've just revealed where the elixir is hiding.
Uh-huh.
You played right into my trap.
What do you
Just
mean?
like that foolish archer.
I knew it. Oh, I knew there was gonna be something about this. Yeah, you're pouring this upon Daventry.
Yep. Grandpa's life was spared, and our whole family moved to Tanalor. The end.
No, Gwendolyn.
What?
It couldn't have ended like that. You know, if I chose that cup, it would have destroyed the very castle you are standing.
Interesting.
There was only one solution.
He was out of options. Grandpa looked around at the kingdom he
Okay.
created and realized there was only one choice.
Another
No,
cup!
Gwendolyn.
Grandpa knew the eradicating elixir would slowly destroy him from the inside, but Daventry would live on. That day, Manny was outsmarted in a way he never imagined possible. In a way
Well, no, of course not.
he
He's
could
an
not
idiot.
comprehend.
Huh. Nice move. I'll accept that. But let's see if I can help speed up the effects of that potion.
Mordak, please.
You pushed a thinking man to brute force. I hope you're happy.
You really need to start thinking, man.
You've
You knocked my
already
feather
won.
loose.
There's no need to torture him.
It was at that moment, while his body was being jerked through the air, that Mordak was reminded of his first
I was being
encounter
kind
with
to him.
Grandpa.
I saved him.
Those memories stirred up something fierce inside Mordak. Manny didn't save him from a life of goblin abuse. Grandpa did. And it was time he repaid the favor.
I'm gonna be sorry, but it took you
Leave
long
him
enough.
be. I won't ask you again.
I guess it's time I held your tongue.
Interesting choice when he's so close to that life-giving crystal of yours. And you're a bit of an idiot.
No! No!
Interesting transition.
Manny's enchantments over the castle were broken, and he was never heard from again. Daventry continues to thrive and prosper, thanks to the sacrifices made by King Graham, the greatest grandpa to have ever lived.
Has he passed now during the story, or is he still there? That was a good storytelling.
Is he
He's still there.
Oh, yes. He heard every word.
His eyes are moving.
Thank you, Gwendolyn. The hat suits you well.
It was beautiful. You kids have always brought so much joy to your grandfather.
All of his children have.
All right, kiddos, it's bedtime. Say goodnight to Grandpa, and I'll tuck you in.
Good night, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, God. And I am proud of you.
Thank you. That means a lot.
That's delirious. Don't listen to him. You know. This time will always show up at some point.
I just want to say, you're the best grandpa, and my favorite person in the world. I love you. And I'm so sorry you didn't get your last adventure.
Oh, but he did.
Sweetheart, there is nothing to be sorry about. I now know that all of my adventures will live on forever inside of you. As long as you keep telling my stories, they will never die.
You
Thanks
could
for
write
sharing
them
with
down.
me, Grandpa. I love you.
I love you too, dear. Go get some rest. Wake me in the morning, and we can make some pancakes.
Yes, quite a goodbye, Grandpa. Graham. Quite a goodbye. But again, yeah, no. Banana Nan was the one who killed Ajaka, essentially. Tricked him to going in there.
Grandpa.
Oh my god. Don't tell me. I'm Gwendolyn. Oh no. That is not good. Me having control over Gwendolyn instead. Instead there is nothing to control with Graham. Oh, the many adventures. Yeah, that was chapter 2 with the goblins and the Mayan. Ulfric! Such a good lad. Bonding with my son? Caduceus the Magnificent? A sweet time with Rosella. I had a wife. It's nice. In the end, he will be remembered as an old but a good king. And now to grab this vase, well... Jug. It's a jug. It's none of the two first things I said. I am stalling. I don't want to know what is behind this door. But I have to. I have to. Is this the last adventure? After all, his crown is left behind. Oh, his hat is also behind. The golden... What was the meaning of that arrow? Did it have no use? Was it just decoration? That's always gonna piss me off. I need to know. Let's snuff that out. Fantastic. Let's avoid a very obvious note on the bed. And instead, read a book. King Graham. Addendum 4671A? I don't know. I lost track of numbers. Crown. I'm king now. Oh, I am king now. Thank you, mirror. That was so beneficial. You know, he's just gone. Seems a bit odd way to actually just remove him. My sweetheart,
sweetheart Gwendolyn. When you read this letter, you'll already know about the crown I have left for you and why. Please don't worry about me. I lived a long, fulfilling life, and I wouldn't change one decision. I've led this kingdom with all the bravery I could muster, and I've seen that same courage in your eyes. But I would never force upon you rules and addenda to protect my legacy.
No.
You must make your own decisions. I only share my stories in the hope that they would help you down whichever path you choose for Daventry. Go forth and be Queen Gwendolyn the Brave, or the Patient, or the Dragon Slayer. Just know that I will always be watching over you and kissing your forehead from the stars above.
That's... Oh. The dragon. That's the dragon. She is already becoming a dragon slayer, I guess. Credits. No. The end of Graham. Truly the end of him now. He's just gone. Gwendolyn is now the new ruler. A bit young, maybe, but then again, hey, I am not king. I do not declare these things. Graham did. Good for him, I guess. Not sure what to say about the final puzzle battle. Like, I like the sequence of just a bunch of those games. It kind of calls back to the original fight, which was just a game. And Manannan leaving the very last option to pure and utter fate gambling. Yeah, perfect for someone who can't beat you in a game of wits. If I can't beat you, I'm just gonna have to have fate beat you. Kind of thing. But also, Graham stating, I wouldn't change anything. Anyway, I'm playing a new game and I'm gonna make all different decisions. It's just kind of funny to me. That's the thing I obviously can do. But now we have the epilogue. Because we're gonna be doing that today. Thank you for the follow! Wendlin's Adventures.
It was my first solo trip away from home.
Ooh.
I was well practiced within the safety of the castle walls. But today,
Became prepared.
my feather was gonna get its first real notch. Every good adventure seeker knows to be prepared, and I most definitely am.
I mean, yeah. Have a bow.
A Chaka's bow that Grandpa used on many a quest. Check.
Perfect.
Who knows what danger lurks out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a bow. And we know how effective a hatchet was in the very first chapter.
Trusty hatchet. Check.
Use on literally everything until you don't need it. An adventuring rope. That was a mistake that Graham made when he met his future wife and woman he proposed to. Because they were different people.
Acorns. Legendary adventuring rope.
It was acorns.
Check.
Of course it is.
Oh.
I feel silly for not
Well,
having
I
noticed.
guess that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, Yarble Snoofs. Come out wherever you are.
Oh,
I
that
need
is...
that tracking badge.
Oh, she has so much energy. She is so much faster than what Graham was. That makes so much sense, but I didn't think of it. Minor details that I do love. But also, she is telling this tale on the spot, I assume, right now. Find that funny. You know, what happened to my bow? Why isn't my bow here? Boo, frags! Boo! Never mind.
What? A queen still needs to develop new and important skills. You can always be better.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. Okay, that was pretty good.
My queen, please stop talking to the local frogs. Pretty please.
These must be Yarble Snoof tracks.
And?
These prints are all over the castle stables. So, definitely Snoot tracks.
Do I then make a decision of what I'm following? Yarble Snoof or Snooth? Is that it? It seems like I'm making a decision of either chasing these or chasing the other thing. Let's take a look at the other clues. You never know.
These prints are all over the castle stable.
Yeah, you've already said that.
These prints are all...
Okay, so is it not of interest to go this way? Okay. Okay, it is just, can you track the thing she's actually after? Fair enough. I mean, why would she hunt the snoots? Now I think about that, makes no sense. Let's go! No. That didn't work. I guess I was just kinda tracking them. Well, ooh. What's this then?
Did I leave these footprints? I don't remember walking here before.
They also seem slightly different from your... What's he doing over there? I see you! No. We are gonna have a talk over there. Yeah, no. Me and you. Right now. No? Hello? I want to talk to him. Let me talk to him. I have a hatchet with his name on it. Maybe. It generally might be his hatchet. Nope. Never mind. I can't reach him. Ah, hello!
Sorry about the trouble, little one.
Okay. Well done. Can I,
This looks to have the perfect spring for my trap.
Oh. Can I just set it up?
This looks to have the perfect spring for my trap.
I gotta be honest, that one was a bit disappointing to have the exact same line. Well, I'll be back for that later. Unless I can walk in my own trap. Nope. It's pretty. Why are you walking around her though? Is this just so that I can be away from the squirrel for a moment? Nope. Well, guess we're walking away. Until we ain't. Also, I guess it might not be as squirrel since that's what I'm chasing? Question mark. I've gone far enough. Is the squirrel back? Go to squirrel. Scene transition it is. Did that do the trick? It did not. Guess I need bait. I don't have bait. I have a hatchet. I just cut it down.
Nope.
Fair enough. Right.
I should hide here once I've set the trap. I don't want to scare off any Yarble snoofs.
Right. My entire stick is just I'm trying to hunt a Yarble snoof. I need something to bait it with, right? Looks so fancy down the hole though. Look at that fancy hole. Still only have a hatchet. Don't really use stuff for anything. I'll pick up that. Nope. Anything? Is there anything here? Girl, what are we doing? I am lost and confused, send help.
I should hide here once I've set the trap.
No, let's just cut it down. No? No.
Moon?
I guess I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find some bait. That's what I'm missing. Single tree. Suspicious. I've already looked at those. They lead that way. Which leads this way. Which means I can't do anything with it unless... Ha! Should probably have done that earlier and would have realized that I can't catch them here, but I can get their food.
I think these will work.
Oh, never mind. That's just better. What the?
And there's the Yarble snoof. They're said to be quite elusive, but I'm guessing everyone found them annoying and chose not to bring them to town.
So that's a Yarble snoof. I understand the name now. That's a long neck. And big eyes. Turkey? Oh no, you're silly. Run away! And gravity defying. Huh. Interesting. I don't have my rope right now. So I can't really set up a new trap. I hope that hasn't kind of locked me in on I can't catch a Yarble snoof because I'm now catching a squirrel instead? Question mark? If that's the case, I'm calling it silly. Well hidden.
I should hide here once I've set the trap.
The trap's not complete. I'm gonna need to get food. So I guess, okay, it is 100% a Yarble snoof I'm catching there. It's just a question of how. What kind of snacks do a Yarble Snoof eat? Hello, everybody, I'm back. I know you love me. You have and always
are
will.
nature's adventuring ropes.
Oh. Ah, they're not gonna let me do anything, are they?
Why are they so obsessed with keeping their heads in the dark?
It's bright. That's why.
Why are they so obsessed with keeping their heads in the dark?
I don't judge them. Why do you judge them? What have they done to be judged? Like that. Oh, I can cut this, can't I? Maybe? No. Cannot. Graham cannot. But I can walk around it.
Of course! Sugar shrooms!
Graham loved these. Oh, never mind. Be brave. Cut it down.
Okay. I need to find a way to get those sugar shrooms.
Alright. Can I use you two? No? Can I go?
Probably need some help to get those sugar shrooms.
Yep. Probably.
Never seen
What's
these
this?
tracks before. What else is out here?
Could be literally anything. Oh yeah, we're going down here then, I guess. We're not going down there, we're going up here. We're not going up there. Excuse me? Hang on. The confusion I have currently is mostly just I have so many things that I feel like I should be able to interact with, and they aren't the things I can interact with.
Never seen these tracks before.
No. I'm being tricked. Bamboozled. And possibly hoodwinked. I like this version of the song as well. Gwendolyn's version, I would take it as. That's just sending me back to where I came from. Sure, we'll go back that way. Now, can I go this way? Generally, can I go that way? Or go this way? No. Let me follow the footprints!
Huh. What would Grandpa do?
I don't know, get help from
Felt as
Whisper?
though I was at a loss for what to do. And then I remembered. I was a 4th ranked Wetzel Wolf Scout. I needed to
You
slow
are?
down and observe what was around me.
Well, there's a snout. Hello. There's more than one snoot.
And
Are these
here
like wild
we
snoots?
find the snoot. The scout guide says he can leap nearly 30 feet in the air. I feel that's unlikely.
You'd be surprised.
I wouldn't have made 4th rank Wetzel Wolf Scout if I couldn't recognize the tracks of a badger.
Badger, you say? Hello! Oh, I see. They're dog horses. Adorable. That has taken me way too long to realize. Anyhow,
Small food for a small animal.
I know what eat berries. Eats badger. Badger eat berries. So it's trap number 1 for the badger then. What do you mean you don't like me? Rude. Am I going to turn trap number 1 into being badger trap and then using badger to get sugar shroom so I can make trap number 2 to then instead get... I forgot the name of the thingamajim. Maybe. Maybe. Only one way to know. For certain. No. I like that the adventure for her starts out small. Good, the badger trap is set.
And
Have
now
a
we
hide.
wait and hide.
They don't even have me actually go hide when I want. Haha! Get ready.
Let me cut you down.
I don't think he's gonna be that happy about that.
Got
I
you.
feel like that's a waste
Now,
of rope.
just hop into my hood and we'll be on our way.
How many pockets is in the hood? Okay, my rope is back, but still, you cut the rope, which I feel like is a waste. How old is that cellar? I mean, Graham didn't perish due to old age. He perished due to extreme elixir poison. Internal disintegration, or whatever. The internals were a bit messed up. Anyhow, I have good experience with how to get a hold of things within another thing. It's sending the badger. Never mind, it was not sending the badger. No, that. Grandpa? You're alive! Anyway.
Of course.
No? That feels strange. I was certain that was going to be the solution. Now I don't know what I'm doing.
Round peg? I don't think so. Nope. Moon? That won't work. Nope. I don't think. Moon? Meet logic.
Are you calling me illogical? I mean, you wouldn't be wrong, but still.
I couldn't remember exactly what Yarble Snoofs like to eat, but I was sure it was in this forest.
Yeah, it's a sugar shroom, but that doesn't help me. When I can't use the badger on anything. What the heck?
I couldn't remember exactly.
Dang it. Hang on. We'll try and wander into the path. No, wait, there were grapes over there. That's why that path led into that. With the badger trail. Because it was there to show you how to get a hold of grapes.
Okay. I need to find a way to get those sugar shrooms.
I know!
I probably need some help to get those sugar shrooms.
Yes! But you don't want to use help, because I can't use an item on this. That confuses me. A lot. Yeah, I just can't use items on these things. What's going on? Why am I so used? I had a great plan of what's happening. Can I bother the two of you? No, the one of you? No? Worth a shot. Do I have to go back to the big circle? The big circle is still suspicious. In a sense, we are fully back into how the game originally was. You know, the point and click, go around, pick up items, try and figure out what you're supposed to do with the items. It is still just chapter 3 is the biggest, leaving the norm kind of thing.
I should hide here once I've set the.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Again, what is this thing? What is the purpose for the big circle? Are we gonna come back here? I hope so. I wanna know what it's for. And you're gonna tell me. Or else there's gonna be trouble. But also, why this entire thing here? Why can I go this way? All the way down to that point. Is it just for decoration? Just kind of showing off the fact that if Gwendolyn was telling this tale, with her being a bit fresher in it having occurred and younger in the mind, can recall a bit more details. Including and the ability to actually, yeah, no, I wander down there. Why wouldn't I? Twice. Huh. Is that sugar shroom that's a problem? I don't know what to do with the snoots unless I can throw a badger at them. Can I throw a badger at the snoots? I won't throw a badger at the snoots. Snooch! I'm coming for you! And you're not gonna like it. There we go. Took me long enough. Alright, they're hunting horses. Never mind, badgers are just pure menaces. That works out.
I don't know why Snoots like this so much.
I recently learned what everything eats. But now I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just putting the banana in the tree, which will make a snoot show up. Never mind.
Okay.
They've already been
I
here.
need to find a way to get those sugar shrooms.
Now I can interact with it. About time. Okay, what am I doing? Leveraging? Yeah. What is going on? Why is my house moving? Help! Help! Yeah.
Okay.
Rude.
I need to find a way to get those sugar shrooms.
Yeah. Can we just... I can't interact with it anymore, though. Can I put this up and have a snoot show up? Here we go, and I can tie my rope to the snoot. Or it's just a violent little bugger. I understand why no one took those back to the castle. Why does a horse dog, a snoot, love bananas that much? Hey, my rope! I guess that's why I'm using nature's adventuring rope. In a moment.
Yes! Sugar shrooms!
Yeah, pick up a handful. Thank you. We're gonna need a lot of them. I assume I'm gonna have to do essential trade here now to get things I want. Let's start off by getting this.
These are nature's adventuring ropes.
There. Okay, can't interact with it like that. Can I interact with this? Yes, I can. Lure them all over her. I have to run. This is terrifying. They're going to tear each other apart.
These are nature's adventuring ropes.
You've said that. Her lines are very repetitive. I'm gonna be saying that. But you chopped the bottom off it.
This should give me the length I need.
That hatchet is enchanted. Oh. Is he having a high? Duh. I ceased to exist for a moment. Well, can we...
That won't work.
I use it on that thing? No. Anywhere I can use the rope. No. Why would we summon a snoot right now? Yes, eat it up, lads. Eat it up. Now, why are you here? Nah, for real, why is he here? Why am I over there? Can I follow him? These are all questions that will not be answered. Oh, right, that leads to here. Of course. I knew that. So it has something to do with the fact that it takes a lot of time to actually venture. Specifically goes through that circle. Making me think that that's where I should put the trap, but I can't interact with that section, so I don't think that is the case. I literally get stuck there for a moment. That just pissed him off.
The Yarblesnoofs seem obsessed with dark places. I bet their food grows only in shadows.
It's a good hint, yeah, no, sugar shrimps. They grow in darkness.
Round peg, square hole. Do I seem like I'm repeating myself? I don't think.
Well, I would like you to think. Fine, we're just going to make that a regional trap then, I guess. Yes, it all leads to over here. In theory, they're going to show up if I put it over here. In theory, of course. Let's put up the rope. Yeah, that was what it was. Oh. That's good. Probably would have been a terrible idea to try and catch a snoot.
And now we wait.
Should have done
and
that.
Hide. Gotcha.
Aha!
Now, just hop into my hood and we'll be on our way. What are you doing in there?
Yes.
I
Afanata?
can help. You
Afanata!
got yourself into this mess, not me. I was just catching Yarblesnoofs. Yeah, I'll get you down. I'll just shoot you down instead of using my hatchet.
Yeah. And she is holding Achaka's bow, specifically. It's a very heavy bow.
Almost.
Yeah, no, she isn't strong enough to use it yet. I don't know what that means! Ah, I
Shrekky?
should move.
Wait. Dragon?
Oh, that was Shrekky. Also a Chocobo.
Chaka. You know Achaka? Achaka. What about the Shrekky? Shrekky Morta Achaka. Tatsuki Morta Shrekky. Morta?
Yeah, the dragon killed the Chaka. Something, killing. Sorry. Your life comes first.
Shrekky! Stalama!
We can
Wait.
communicate!
It's just a Shrekky. Dragons are great.
Oh. Oh, not you. Amanda Case is Mr. Fancy Cakes new owner?
Fancy cakes.
Never mind, I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with this.
Shrekky! Stalama!
Careful. This is hype. And also a problem. Am I gonna start playing again? Nope. What even is this? What's going on? Oh. They're just watching. Just this silliness. Gwendolyn, isn't it? a dragon, Mr. Fancy Cakes, and someone who seems to be from the same place as Achaka. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with the bird, I think. I don't have time to think. Okay, managed to reset it at least. Okay, so maybe I'll summon a snoot. Let's summon a snoot. Let's add something to this. There we go. That's what we need. Even more creatures running in circles. There you go. Now help me. Please, help me. Thank you. You're gonna have to start running. Alright? Huh. Huh! Yeah, no, you were informed. They can leap very high. On the bright side, I can now escape. Actually, I am way, way far ahead. That's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't intend on stopping. Now what? Alright, I guess we'll use this tree somehow.
Round that won't work. Moon?
Meet logic. That was easy. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. And I have doomed them to die. What happened to the dragon? Oh man! Oh, that's just a bit slow. I don't know what that means.
Uta?
Rope?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Shoot. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can do this. I can do this.
I can do this.
I can't do this.
Yes, you can.
You got this. Come on. Afanada.
Please.
Keep going.
Elise? Oop. Yeah, you know. She is well practiced in this. Oh, that's a lot of food. Apples. Dragons like apples. Oh, it's just a baby dragon. At least compared to the other dragon. Like, this dragon is nothing. Compared to the one that killed Achaka.
That was amazing. We just defeated a twirling, whirling gaggle of Yarvelsnoofs and the most menacing dragon I have ever seen. Well, it was the first dragon I've ever seen, but we did it! I can't believe I had to use Achaka's bow. Are we the dueling archers now? I don't want to duel you, I just think, you're much better than me. But we can be super friendly archers. I didn't think I could make the shot. I'd never been able to make the shot, but you believed, and then I did. And then you threw the rope, and then you did it! This is the best adventure ever, and I'm still gonna get my Webs of
What
Wolf
Lydia
Scout
Graham
patch,
is
and
showing.
now I have a new best friend, and this is the best!
I don't know you, nor speak your language.
Oh, sorry. I get a bit excited when it comes to adventure. Afanata. I'm Queen
Noticed.
Gwendolyn, granddaughter of King Graham the Brave.
And you are? Yep.
Taskia. Achaka. Grand.
Yeah,
Oh,
granddaughter of
was her
Achaka.
grandfather. Well, my grandfather gave this to me. But without Achaka, I wouldn't be here. It belongs to you.
Honestly, I believe Graham would think the same.
Really?
You gotta have a bow.
Afanata.
But yeah, no, Graham 100% would have wanted the same thing. And now you're besties. Relationship that
I
Graham
hope we
never could
adventure
have.
again soon, Taskia. Maybe with less Shrekkies.
tricky.
No, it's fine. I don't think it meant to cause any harm. It's not even the same dragon.
Not even close.
See? It's just hungry.
I mean, could you imagine the actual dragon? You can't argue that dragon would have killed it. Oh wait, that's not even apples. It also likes sugar shrooms. I was wrong!
A pet dragon.
Gwendolyn? Bad? No, and that was it. I mean, it's a nice epilogue. Gwendolyn goes on what seems to be a very minor adventure, which definitely escalated into extreme silliness, as expected by King's Quest after all. Meets the granddaughter of Vajaka, and the bow finally goes back to its family. Gwendolyn gets to meet the dragon, which is a major thing. You know, Gwendolyn's obsessed with dragons. Yeah, no, I did like it. A little bit short, but at the same time, it is an epilogue. So what would you expect from that, after all? It's just kind of what would happen, isn't it? Yeah, no. I'm not sure if I'm happy having waited this long before I actually played it, but at the same time, I feel like I played it at the right time to finally then complete this game, rather than the very first start that I touched upon, ever so slight, and then left behind. Did I ever touch it? I don't even remember if I did or not, actually, at this point. I think I did, but I might not have. I easily confuse myself with information that may or may not be real. This is a very normal thing for me, and I'm fairly certain it shouldn't be. But it is! Woohoo! Yeah, no. Just the ending had definitely part of my favorite has been the ending. I will say that chapter 1 is my favorite, because that one just the strongest in all of the, well, adventure kind of things that I enjoy. Give or take the fact that you can't skip any of the dialogue or cutscenes, but at the same time, I feel like they're less tedious than later on when you are given the option of skipping. And I'm gonna jam the last chapter and epilogue into one, and just, yeah, no, that's second place, because that also goes into the good old traditional kind of puzzle adventure thing. Followed by chapter 2, despite the pain puzzle 2 gave me. It also goes in on the same old, you go around, you collect items, you figure things slowly but surely out by trying everything on everything, because something has to give eventually. Chapter 4, all the puzzles, very much fun. I enjoyed all the puzzles. For me, chapter 3 was to some degree the weakest. And a little bit of why chapter 3, for me, came out the weakest is genuinely the many reveal it does. Because you having all of the posters for Bramble, Amaya, and I never remember what Mr. Cobblepot's name is. I keep forgetting it. I mean, I keep forgetting that they're called the Cobblepots, so that's fair enough that I managed to somehow remember that right now. But using their posters on the canvas to then reveal what their younger selves looked like is optional. That's fully optional, so you might not have done that already. But using Manny's poster upon the first return is a cutscene that you cannot avoid. It is forced upon you. I understand it for the story reason of like, he was a goblin, because that has to be revealed in one way or another. At the same time, you not giving me the option when you've given me the option every other time feels a bit wrong for me. Generally, that it just pulls down that one very much for me. Which it didn't, but that's what it does. Of course, me nitpicking on things like that also should then put into just, you know, it's pretty good. That's pretty good. That and actually chapter 3 introduced a thing that I don't think has been implemented any other time than one time in chapter 3, and that is using an item on an object in the world, specifically the one you're just hovering over. This is then to the puzzle with Nice, when you had the adventure with Nice of trying to make the wooden cart, question mark? Because the one wheel is broken, you have brambles, thorns, whatever, to tie it up with. But for you to actually use it on it, you have to hover over it with the cursor, and then select the item. This has never been used before, this has never been introduced. How would you intuitively think that is the action? I mean, I managed to stumble upon it in the end, but it is still... This was never introduced as a thing you could do, and also never touched upon later. And that makes me a bit sad, because that could have been a good thing to utilize more than once at the very least. If you're making it, use it! Please, use it! Show me what you got. Yeah. Thanks for playing. I want to play more, though! Oh. I feel certain her hair wasn't that blonde, but oh. So yeah. That is the entire adventure. The end of the King's Quest series. Will I be playing them again? On multiple saves? Maybe. I might. I just might. But that's more than likely not going to be on stream. And that means we're going to be ending it here then today, a bit earlier than usual. I was hoping we'd at least had enough content. I started a bit earlier than usual today, for the express purpose of if we went over due to me also planning on doing the epilogue today. Because I had a slight inkling that I would have time for that. Then I would have extra time to do that. But no, we reached the end early. So that's it. Next stream will then, I generally might do it tomorrow. If it is tomorrow, I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. I still have some issues with Hat in Time and such. And also Tidus main Tiger 2. I have a problem with platformers, apparently. 3D platformers eventually has some issues. In Hat in Time, it's mostly audio issues. A bit stronger audio issues than I have at Tales of Berseria. And Tide, there's still crashes. Woohoo! Yeah, no, what a great end to this. Me rambling about other games instead, isn't it? Yeah, no. We'll figure it out. Either I have a game by tomorrow, and therefore we will play that, which might be point-and-click adventure of another form. I have quite a few of those in my hand. One that I will also present as an option is Ace Attorney for that. Maybe. I have played the first chapter. Almost played the first chapter. I am towards the end there, kinda. Maybe I won't finish it and instead actually start from scratch, because I don't remember what's going on there, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Huh, yeah, that is maybe an option. I'm tempted for that now. But also Monkey Island. But also all of King's Quest. But also all the other games I own. Life is full of choices. Yeah, no. Who knows? Who knows? Anyhow, I've had a lot of fun with this. Generally, King's Quest is great. It is very, very fun. Hope you all enjoyed yourself. I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta. The stream is done now for the day. The Norse house doors are closed. But look forward to another day when it all once more